Hello traders, welcome to Simply Forex live stream. Lovely to see you all. If it's your first time here, it might be, then this is your opportunity, guys, just to ask me as many questions as you like, guys. All right, so ask me as many questions as you like about trading, guys. All right, it could be potentially a currency pair that you're in. It could be psychology, money management, risk, trading techniques, strategy, indicators, anything you like, guys. All right, so get as many questions over to me as you can, and I will answer all of them. Try to answer all of them. And then I'm also, guys, I'm going to show you a few trades that I'm looking at right now and some trades that I'm in. And also we've got some important news coming out as well, guys. All right, so we've got a pretty busy show. Let's just look at the live chat, guys. Let's see who is in today. Yatin Sardana. I am probably pronouncing your name very badly, but welcome to the show. Colin, the mic and video is great. Wonderful. The editor is a magician with technology. We call him Merlin. So guys, good to see you all. And like I say, guys, we have also got some important news coming out, so let's just take a quick look at that. Let's pause this. There we go, get rid of that. Guys, if we scroll down, in just under half an hour, we've got all this data coming out, guys. So we've got initial jobless claims, okay, and we've got PPI coming out as well, okay. So we must be aware of this, guys. This is, really going to move those US dollar pairs, and as you know, them US dollar pairs this week have been technical term. So initial jobless claims, previous was 248,000. The forecast is 250, and then we'll see what the actual figure is, guys. Okay, so with jobless claims, they want this number to be lower, guys. It's the amount of people claiming unemployment. So they want less people to claim unemployment. All right, and then we've also got PPI, guys. Okay, so it was minus 0.3 previously, and they're forecasting 0.2. So again, let's see what the data releases as well. And we'll play my normal fun game, guess what the news was, by looking at a currency pair. And while you're here, guys, let's take a quick look at PPI. So if you just click on any of these, it'll basically give you a breakdown of what PPI means. I mean, to be quite honest with you guys, I just need to know when the data is being released and if it's better or worse than expected. But the producer price index is basically like business inflation for businesses. So it measures the change in the price of goods sold by manufacturers. It is a leading indicator of CPI, which accounts for the majority of overall inflation. So are products that manufacturers selling, are they going up, as in inflation is going up, or are they decreasing in value, guys? All right. So we will take a look at all of this news as and when it comes out, guys. All right. So please remind me, when the news comes out. Right, who else? Brian Brimmer, morning, sir. Morning to you too, my friend. Greg, good day, mate. We made technology work. My technology is working now also, so this is wonderful. Guys, you'll see the people in green, guys. If you want some, to become a YouTube member, you can. You get some funny emojis and some, not so flattering pictures of me. To be quite honest, how narcissistic. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, we'll take a look at that, Colin. We might be having a trade soon on that one. All right. So, guys, get all of your questions over to me. So, Colin wants to know about Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. So let's take a look at that first of all, because this is a trade idea of mine today. Okay, and why is it a trade idea? Well, let me explain. So if we start with the day chart, guys, yeah, you can see that on the day chart, we are clearly in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Potentially we can come lower. Okay, these blue lines here are my targets. Yeah, but lower highs, lower lows. The quintessential definition of a downtrend. All right, so we're in a downtrend on the day chart, but also, guys, look at this nice bearish candle that we had yesterday. Yeah, that is a nice bearish candle to look to take price lower again. All right, so the day chart is telling us to short this pair. Then, guys, I'm just dropping down to the lower time frames to find some entries. Let's look at the H4. So, yeah, the H4, you know, yeah, it is just about in a downtrend. So we were in an uptrend, yeah, but when we broke this level here, yeah, it became a downtrend. And all I'm looking for now, guys, is we've got a nice retrace into this area here. I'm now just looking for a bearish reaction, guys, all right? If we look at the H1 as well, this too is in a downtrend. What a surprise. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, as price was building up, yeah, it was in an uptrend, and then bang, yeah, it's been breaking down. So this potential level here could be a nice level for shorts, all right? So, you know, we're in a downtrend. We like the day chart. You know, there's lots of things to like about this trade. But I don't just enter a trade, yeah? If I'm looking to sell a pair, guys, if I'm looking to sell Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, which I am, yeah, at some point today, I need to see a strong bearish candle, yeah? If I'm trying to sell the market, I need to see sellers take control, all right? And as you can see so far today, guys, green, green, wick, green, green, doji. Yeah, none of these candles yet have told me to sell this pair. Okay, so that's all I'm waiting for, guys, with Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, is a nice, you know, let's say we get a nice bearish candle, looks something like this. Yeah, that is quite a good bearish candle considering I'm using a mouse to draw. Yeah, if we get a bearish candle like this, I'll enter here, put my stop above here, and look to take price lower. So we're just waiting for that trigger candle, Colin, really, with Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Yeah, we just haven't had that trigger candle yet. All right, so that's Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, guys. Yeah, any other pairs that you're looking at, guys? Yeah, don't be shy. Ask as many questions as you like. Yeah, not about my personal life or where I go night clubbing. I don't go night clubbing, I'm too old. But about trading, I can help you. What am I looking at, guys? So I'm actually in a short with euro pound, and I've just had a H1 candle that I don't like. But yeah, I'm in a short so far on pound US dollar. So once price come up, let me start with the day chart, guys. All right, because price came up and hit this gray zone in here. All right, and we are in a downtrend. Yeah, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Hasn't broke these highs yet. All right, so we are still in a downtrend. Okay, so we're still looking for potential shorts, you know, back down to here. All right, so that's what we're looking for on pound. I know this is a very bullish candle, but it's at a very nice level. Okay, if price breaks out of this gray zone, I am not interested in pound in euro pound anymore. I'm not interested in shorting this pair. All right, but as it stands right now, guys, yeah, we've got a potential trade. And if we look at the H4, Yeah, we did get a nice H4 reaction at that level. Yeah. So yeah, we've got a nice H4 reaction. And if we drop down to the H1 now as well, we also got a breakdown in structure. Yeah, so price was in an uptrend. Yeah, as soon as we got a break here, yeah, price was in a downtrend. Okay. And it's, you know, it's been finding a bit of support here. My target is actually this white dotted line here. Okay, but let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'll still be, you know, keeping a keen eye on the H4 candle, because if the H4 finishes like this, yeah, I might just take a small profit and get out of this trade. Yeah, but like I say, guys, we've got another 50 minutes before this candle finishes. So yeah, let's see what happens with this H4 candle. You know, I might get out of this trade early. Let's see. Yeah, all depends what this H1 candle does now. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. What else? What are you guys looking at? Looking for, okay, thanks, Tom. Looking for the short now too. Good. Yatin, can I ask if you consider the infamous liquidity hunts in your trading? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Stop hunts, liquidity hunts, whatever you want to call them. I do. But how I combat that is this. All right, that's a good question, Yatin. Let me try and find a good example to answer that. Right, let's find a big day resistance level. Okay, that's not a good example. Okay. Trying to find somewhere. So, okay, so let's say this would be an example, guys, all right? So, this is, okay, I had to find an example quick, Yatin. Bear with me. This is the best example I could find. So, let's say you see, you know, this is the day chart, all right? And you've highlighted this area here as a potential area to short from, all right? Yeah, makes sense. It's a good resistance level, okay? And look at the reaction we got, yeah? You would be a millionaire now. You would be buying the Ferrari. So once price gets up to here, yeah, I'm interested, okay? But what I don't do is just enter here, yeah? Because as you can see, if you put your stop above this high, you would have just got taken out. This is probably, you know, not a liquidity grab. It might be, okay? But my point is, you know, our stop, you know, would be here and we would have just got taken out. Yeah, that's what normally happens with a liquidity hunt or a stop hunt. And then price comes tearing down. All right. So yeah, these are what the big boys are looking for, because they need to build up enough orders to fill their orders. Yeah, and they laugh at retail traders and say, ha, 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 we will take all your money. Okay, so what do? All right, let's go down to the H1. So once price comes up to this level, all right, once price comes up to this level, okay, let's just say you started seeing these candles. All right, and you thought, okay, I will start selling here. I'll put my stop here. Okay, and that is still 98. You know, that is still a good 15 pips above this high. Okay, the big boys come in, take you out, and bring it back down. Okay, I am still not interested in this trade yet, because what protects you against these stop hunts is a breakdown in structure. So I don't really care what happens here. All right. What I care about is a breakdown in structure at these levels. So price at this particular point is in an uptrend. We've got loads of indecision, but then bang, as soon as we see this candle, yeah, we now have lower lows. All right. And for me, at this point, we have had a structure break on the H1. So rather than just enter a short and, you know, have a tight stop and you get stopped out, wait for structure to break down and tell you that it's ready to come down. These structure breaks they say, Tom, I'm ready to go down now. You can short me. That's what they're telling you. Okay. So once we get a break of this level here with this candle, we can then sell from here. Okay. We put our stop above here. Yeah. Which, you know, this might have taken out a few people. It's already built up the offers. We can now safely put our stop above here. And then we just follow H1 structure. It does come back up and test it, but it never breaks these last highs here. Okay. Even here, we are with H1 structure. And then price, you know, comes flying down. So that's my advice with not getting taken out with these stop hunts. Yeah. You know, you've all heard of them. The big boys take you out. Let price break down first. It may mean that you have a bigger stop. Yeah. You're going to enter here and put your stop up here. You know, you're going to have a bigger stop, but, you know, I'd rather that than get taken out here, enter here and get taken out here with a tight stop. Yeah. So at these important levels, don't get into them straight away. Wait for H1 structure is what I look for to break down. Okay. So yeah, Yatin, I hope that helps. Right, who else we got in? Okay, Mac CV. Mac US dollar, Canadian dollar. Get my teeth in. Yeah, okay, let's have a look at that, Mac. Welcome to the channel. And guys, if you're new to the channel, then please come and join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Yeah, also smash the notification button. And if I could ask everyone who's watching, if you're enjoying my analysis, if you could please smash the like button. Yeah, thank you very much. While you do that, I'll have a drink. That vodka's a little strong today. Okay, so US dollar, Canadian dollar, Mac. Let's do a top-down approach together so you understand what I look for in the market. All right, so weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart. Let's start with that. Okay, so first and foremost, yeah, the weekly chart is clearly in a downtrend. Okay, yeah, this is clearly in a downtrend. However, it is potentially hitting support. And in about 10 minutes, we have some important news. All right, so I wouldn't trade this right now. Yeah, but let's look at the bigger picture and try and find a trade. So US dollar, Canadian dollar is in a downtrend. We're at an area of support. If we then drop down to the day chart, yeah, you know, again, I would look to short this pair, but not today. Again, this was in a downtrend, then it broke up. It was in an uptrend at this point, and then it comes shooting back down, and now it's in a downtrend because it broke these lows. And that, my friend, is the US dollar at the moment. It's like uptrend, downtrend, strength, no strength, and it's all fueled by, you know, all the news. Okay. So I would want to short US dollar, Canadian dollar, because weekly is in a downtrend, daily is in a downtrend. But there's a big but. All right. There is a level of support here. And what I'm not going to do is sell into this support. Yeah, I'm just not, guys. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So for me to have a trade, yeah, why doesn't it make sense? Because you are going to see buyers here. Yeah, unless it's news driven and it just whips through support, you are going to find buyers in here. Yeah, fact. Yeah, unless it's news driven. Yeah, there's buyers in here before, there will be buyers in here again. Okay, so I'm not going to short into there, and I don't want to buy this because it's in a downtrend. So two things need to happen. Okay, so potentially, you know, price retraces, you know, back up to here, yeah, or even back up to this level through here, yeah, and we get a bearish reaction here or here, and we can come lower again because we've got some room to move into. Okay, so that would be the first scenario for shorts. Or this red candle comes down like this, breaks these lows, yeah, and then, you know, therefore we have lower lows, and we can start shorting it from here. All right, guys. So yeah, US dollar, Canadian dollar is my bias is to short, but today is not the day. All right, and especially in 8 minutes, we've got news coming out as well. So yeah, that's US dollar, Canadian dollar. Let's look at a few clues on H4. Yeah, I mean, you can see it's had a real big reaction at that last low here. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what it does. You know, like I say, unless the news drives it down, I fully expect a bit of a reaction, at least, you know, back up to this moving average 20. Okay, and then, you know, potentially we can, because you need room to move into with a trade, guys. You need room. I'm going to repeat that. You need room to move into with a trade, and this doesn't have any room. Yeah, it has none. All right. So Mac, I hope that helps you. That's US dollar, Canadian dollar. Cop Prod, happy days, mate. Good to see you. You are gold. How are you doing today? I'm very good today. Yeah, I am. Yeah, good. All good, Cop Prod. Yeah, very well. Andrew Zamani, hello, Tom. How are you, mate? Euro, Canadian dollar, please. Okay. Let's take a look at Euro Canadian dollar. Cop Prod, did you want me to take a look at gold by singing that? Let me know. Euro Canadian dollar. Someone please remind me about the news in 7 minutes. Euro Canadian dollar. So let's start with the weekly chart. All right. So with the weekly chart, okay, there was this really interesting level, but let's go through it. So let's follow structure. All right. So price is in an uptrend. Okay. When we break these lows, we are in a downtrend. Okay. So technically, we are still in a downtrend. Yeah. However, I really like this level through here. Yeah. I was looking for price to react here, but it hasn't. And it's broken this key area. I say that, I mean, the weekly candle hasn't finished yet. You know, tomorrow it could end up having a huge wick and close back in this level. All right. But structurally speaking, we're in a downtrend. And now if we look at the day chart, we are in a, you know, an uptrend. Yeah, clear as day. Yeah, and I remember we were taking buys from here. Yeah. So we're clearly in an uptrend. All right. And yeah, quite an aggressive uptrend. So we've got a weekly downtrend, a daily uptrend. But if I had to trade this pair, just looking at the day chart, I would buy it. But where would I want to buy it to? I mean, and when I look for targets, guys, I'm just looking left. Yeah, you've got this. All of these things are potential areas where price could react. All right. So, you know, you could put a large gray zone through here. Yeah, but yeah, there's not a clear level, guys, to be quite frank. I'm going to remove this. Yeah, there's just not a clear level for me. Yeah, this could be an area to take price to, or this could be an area to take price to. We could also look at some fib levels, guys. Yeah, this is another way of looking for levels to get into. So yeah, you can see that it's already passing the 0.5 fib level. And, and these are powerful levels as well, guys, but it could make its way up to the 0.618 fib level. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for levels, okay, that are clear to me where price could react. So yeah, and it's tricky because of this price action. There's nothing, it's so sporadic. All right, but I would say, somewhere in here would be your target, somewhere in this zone here. Yeah, we might see price return, potentially retrace, because this area here is like the golden zone of Fibonacci. Yeah, so if price tends to turn around, in between these two levels. All right, I've actually got a video on this, guys. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. I don't know if it's in the VIP Discord or not, but yeah, we got a vid on the golden Fibonacci level. So Euro CAD, I would buy it, but look for a target in here. I like psychological levels, so my first target would probably be this 4,750 and then 4,800 potentially. Yeah. So these would be two targets for me with Euro Canadian dollar. If we drop down to the H4, we know this is going to be heavily trending. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That is, trending like a nutter. But the problem here is there's no value. Yeah, I know I talk about value a lot, guys, but there isn't any value. Yeah, if I enter here, yeah, okay, I could put my stop here. Yeah, let's take this away. If I enter here, I could put my stop below this swing low. All right, and we could take some pips. But ideally, I would like a bit of a retrace, potentially back down to this level before we come back up. Okay, so yeah, slightly mixed messages on the higher time frames, but Euro Canadian dollar, I would buy this up to one of those targets. Okay, and guys, while I have you, first of all, please everyone smash the like button, and secondly, guys, let me just mention a few cool things that our channel does. So first of all, we've got a free Discord channel. It's free. Yeah, you've got traders in there sharing ideas, knowledge, we've got psychology, we've got indicators, we've got useful links. So everyone come join the free Discord channel. The link is in the video description. We also have the VIP Discord, guys. You do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day. You can ask me questions. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. And we also have two other experts sharing their ideas. We also give you exclusive content, and you get access to a performance coach as well. So again, if you're interested in the VIP Discord, guys, getting my trade ideas, then the link is in the video description. We also do YouTube membership. I'm aware the news is coming out. Let's look at Euro US dollar. We also do YouTube membership, guys. So if you would like to support the channel, then you can do so by becoming a YouTube member. It's as little as $2 a month. You get some cool perks. So check it out. Right. The news has just come out, guys. So without looking at the news, you are going to tell me if the news was better or worse than expected. Let's just look at this Euro US dollar for a little bit. Okay, so we're seeing, Euro strength, which would suggest US dollar weakness. Let's have a look at pound US dollar. Okay, a little bit more muted there. Let's take a look at New Zealand US dollar. And again, mixed, pushed up, come back down. Difficult to say what the news was. Let's look at US dollar, Swiss franc. Okay, I'm going to hazard a guess at the news was as expected. Let's have a look. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, so that's why we're getting a mixed action there, guys. So one piece of news was better than expected, all right, and the other important bit of news was worse than expected. Hence, we're seeing a bit of a mixed reaction to the US dollar pairs, the US dollar majors. You know, both not big beats or big misses. So yeah, hence the slightly muted response, guys. Okay, we're seeing US dollar strength now. If we go to US dollar, okay, US dollar strength. Let's go back to Euro US dollar. Okay, we're seeing US dollar strength off the back of that news. Interesting. Let's have a look at some cross pairs. Let's look at Euro Pound because I'm in this pair. Okay, this is what I want to see. Obviously, this candle hasn't finished. Let's take a quick look at Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar because we were looking to get in this. All right, so let's see if when this hourly candle finishes, if it's very bearish, we might have a trade here on Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. So I'm looking to short this pair. Okay, yeah, also looking to short Euro Pound. So let's keep an eye on them. Let's just go back one more time to Pound US dollar. Okay, so US dollar strength so far. Okay, but after the news, guys, always let the dust settle. Don't start, you know, entering trades like a crazy person. You're like, right, the news is better than expected. Enter, enter, enter. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, give it at least an hour for the news to settle in. People have reacted, and then you can look at the charts once they've calmed down in an hour. Well, in 30 minutes. Okay, at least give it the hourly candle to, you know, absorb the news. All right, guys, so we could potentially come back to those. Joseph would like to look at the indices. Okay, Joseph, let's take a look at the indices. King Midas, hello Tom, hope you're good. Euro, Aussie dollar, Euro, New Zealand dollar. Okay, we can take a look at that. But Joseph is a member, guys. So if you're a member, you'll get priority in terms of your questions. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the indices. Let's have a look at the NASDAQ. All right, so okay, a little bearish reaction so far. Let's have a look at the S&P. Yeah, quite a muted response, really. Let's have a look at the Dow Jones. Yeah, not much action in terms of a reaction on the indices there. All right, but and Joseph, do you want to do some analysis on the indices, like anyone in particular? Yeah, because we can. Let me know. Yeah, NMRAT. I don't look at that pair, I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't look at that pair. But Euro Aussie dollar, Euro New Zealand dollar, I do look at that, guys. Okay. So let's take a look. So first of all, Euro New Zealand dollar. Obviously, Euro Aussie dollar and Euro New Zealand dollar are highly correlated. Let's start with the weekly chart. And I know the Euro New Zealand is a mess. Yeah, next question. No, I'm only joking, but it is a mess. Look at that. Yeah, you absorb the mess that is, yeah, you absorb the mess that is Euro New Zealand. Yeah, look at that. You know, that price action, yeah, it was nicely trending. Okay, but then it got here, and then it's just, you know, is tricky on the weekly chart. All right, it's almost ranging between here and here. All right, but let's look at the day chart now as well. Is that a head and shoulders? Not really. But again, yeah, we're finding ourselves in a little bit of a range here. Okay, so we've got this level here and this level through here, and price pretty much, I know we had a little outliner here, but price, you know, and another outliner here, but price has been reacting between these two levels. You couldn't have picked a harder one for me to analyze. It's disgusting price action. So thank you, King Midas, for this. And King Midas, he was 300, yeah? He was one of the Spartans. Okay, so let's take a look, guys. So this morning, I would have looked for shorts. Yeah, we had this nice bearish daily candle form at this level. Yeah, and the idea would have been to take price back down to this level. Okay, so that would have been a good idea. Now we're at this level, it might be a good idea to take it back up to this level. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing, guys, really, a bit of a range. If anything, price, you know, could be breaking down. Could be, all right, on Euro New Zealand dollar, because we are getting lower highs. We just haven't seen lower lows. All right, so potentially this could be the start of a downtrend and price breaks lower. But while this area holds, I think we could potentially take it back up. And what am I looking for? So if we drop down to the H1, okay, you're getting a very bearish reaction now. Okay, so, you know, we could, if we follow the H1 structure, you know, we could take a trade once this hourly candle finishes. If it breaks this last high on the H1, then, you know, we have had a change in structure on the H1 time frame. So from this level, yeah, if we break this level, I think we can potentially at least take price up to here, if not back up to here. Okay. And remember, guys, I'm an intraday trader. So if I did enter from here and take profit here, you know, and put my stop here, as long as I get a risk to reward of at least 1:1, I'm happy with that trade. Yeah, that's still 95, you know, that's still over 50 pips. Yeah, in this small piece of, in this area here, you know, so yeah, potentially I would be looking for longs off of this level. Okay, so that's Euro New Zealand dollar. Yeah, MRAT, I don't trade Euro SEK. What is SEK? I don't trade Euro. And Joseph will take a look at the NASDAQ very shortly. Euro Aussie dollar. Okay, so that was Euro New Zealand. It's no coincidence that, you know, Euro Aussie dollar, again, if we go to the weekly chart, you know, is this, if I remove this, because this will mislead you, yeah, is this in a weekly downtrend? I would argue, yes, it is. Yeah, we've got lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, always work out the structure of the market, guys. Yeah, you need to understand the structure. And when I say structured trend, yeah, it's either trending or ranging. You need to understand that and be with that. Okay, so, and also get one of these magic pens. I say magic pen, it's not that magic, but you know, you can, if you're not sure, you can really highlight the highs and lows with this pen. It helps. Okay, so weekly chart, arguably back down to here, but then daily chart suggests otherwise. Yeah, daily chart is in an uptrend. Yeah, so yeah, we've got higher lows, and it also broke here. We've actually got higher highs, but interestingly, it hasn't broken this area. All right, because this is that weekly high. So what would I want to see to trade this pair? Well, I would want to see this, guys. I would want to see a break of this level. Yeah, there's a level through here, okay, where price has reacted here and here. So I want to see price come up here, break this level, And then if we break this level, bit of a retrace, we've got a nice trade on our hands there. Yeah, if it breaks this level. If you said, Tom, you have to trade it today, otherwise we will, you know, burn your eyelids. I don't know. Then I would short it. I would short it down to this level. Okay, let's see if we can support that idea on the H4. So yeah, you can see it's breaking down on the H4, guys. Yeah, clearly breaking down. Yeah, and we've got a little bit more room to the downside. Okay, so yeah, I would short Euro Aussie dollar back down to this level if I had to trade it right now. Excuse me. If we look at the H1, yeah, again, I would look to short it. If it wants to come back up, could come back up to this level here. You can see there's an interesting level here, and then we could take it lower. All right, so Euro Aussie dollar, my bias is to short this pair. Okay. Right, what else are we looking at? Thank you for all warning me about the news. Yeah, we got there in the end. NASDAQ. Okay, Joseph, let's take a look at the NASDAQ. So let's start with the weekly. Excuse me. So there's a level here. Yeah, you can clearly see there's a level through here on the weekly chart. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit. And you can see price has been stuttering a little bit at this level. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of stuttering. All right. So there's definitely some resistance here. Look at the candles before that. No stuttering. Just bang, 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 bang. Yeah. But now there's been some stuttering. Yeah. Sellers have come into the market. I'm not saying sellers will take control. And this weekly candle will be very interesting. So bear in mind, this weekly candle hasn't finished forming. Yeah. So if it finished like this, then that is a continuation of trend. And we can keep buying the NASDAQ. Okay. If we get a wick, something like this, you know, it could happen tomorrow quite easily. Yeah, we get a candle like this with a bit of a wick that closes back into this level. Then maybe we might see a bit of a retrace. All right. So a really important weekly candle on the NASDAQ this week. If we look at the day chart, I mean, it's already broken. Yeah, this candle broke these highs. But you have to bear in mind, this gray zone is a weekly level. Okay, so on the day chart, yeah, we would be looking for buys. But for me, I would just wait for that weekly candle to see what happens there. And if we, you know, if it closes back into this gray zone, then yeah, not interested in keep buying it. All right, Joseph. So yeah, I hope that helps you with the NASDAQ. Sounder Kite. Hello, Tom. Does the news mean a risk-off sentiment, which means bullish for Swiss franc? Can you check Aussie dollar, Swiss franc? So it depends what news, yeah, but risk on basically means people will go for riskier assets like stocks, yeah. Risk off, people will go for less risky options like bonds or cash. Yeah, that's generally risk on. Risk on means happy to take risk. Risk off means I don't want to take as much risk. And not one piece of news can do that. It's more the sentiment of the market. But at the moment, 1 minute it's like risk on, next minute it's risk off. So, you know, yeah, that's just the market at the moment. And, you know, this risk on, risk off is perfectly highlighted here. Yeah, it's lots of buyers and sellers. Yeah. Whereas before, just buyers. Yeah, just buyers. All right. So this action is risk on. This is risk off and risk on. Yeah, to put it into chart format. So bearing that in mind, let's take a look at Aussie dollar Swiss franc. But you're right. Yeah, sounder kite. And Brett Moses. Okay, so you both want to look at Aussie dollar Swiss francs. Okay, Brett and Sounder kite, we will do that for you. But yes, Swiss franc. Okay, let's go to Aussie dollar Swiss franc first of all. Swiss franc is a flight to safety currency. So like the yen, yeah, the Swiss franc is similar. So if the shit hits the fan in terms of the economy, then the yen and the Swiss franc will get strength. If you see those indices start dropping, you will see Swiss franc and yen strength. All right. So yeah, flight to safety. So's gold. Gold is another flight to safety. If the economy starts, toppling, yeah, then gold will, reach all-time highs. Okay. But Aussie dollar Swiss franc, the problem you have here, all right, so there's clearly a level here, all right, and I like this level, but so if we look at the day chart, yeah, it's in a downtrend. Okay, it's clearly in a downtrend. All right, you don't need to be Warren Buffett to see that. Clearly in a downtrend. But the problem we have is that it's at a very important support level. Again, important support levels will have buyers sitting in here. Buyers. There will be lots of buyers sitting in at this level. Yeah, they just will. Yeah. Rarely will you see this where you just get an important piece of support like this and you just see a big red candle that sails through it. Rarely will you see that. Rarely. Unless it's news driven. Okay, that's different. But from a technical point of view, that rarely happens. So obviously, look, buyers are pushing this back up. And if we zoom in now, this was an old target, guys. We were selling this, okay? This is a nice level to look for shorts potentially if this wasn't support. So for me, it's a bit of a no trade on Aussie dollar Swiss franc. Yeah, we want to short it because we are in a downtrend, all right? And we're at a nice level. But if we short it, we just don't have much room. Yeah, so you're really between a rock and a hard place. And what normally happens, if you've got buyers sitting in here, yeah, and you've probably got sellers sitting in here, yeah, what you will find is price will range. Yeah, because once you have buyers and sellers hitting each other, yeah, they're just fighting. Yeah, that creates a range. There are no winners. Buyers and sellers, we don't know who's going to win yet. All right, so what would I need to see? So potentially, if we got a break of this level, yeah, bullish candle like this, I think potentially we have a bit of room up to the moving average 20. All right. Alternatively, if we get a break of this grey zone, then we have a continuation in the downtrend. And I think we can look for retraces and then come lower. All right. So that's what I'm seeing with Aussie dollar Swiss franc. Right now, don't really have a trade. But let's see how price on the lower time frames, see if it is reacting at this level. So far, not really. Yeah, it's not reacting at this level. Okay. If we look at the H1, again, not really reacting so far. It hasn't broke this level, obviously, but we're not exactly seeing a bearish reaction. So this leads me to believe this level could be broken. And then we could potentially take it back up to this level, yeah, if not further. Okay. So this little trade here would be a little intraday trade. These are ones I like. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's my view on Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. MRAT, can you look at Euro SEK? I don't trade it. Yeah, I don't trade that pair. Okay, let's have a quick look. All right, guys, and before I look at this one, guys, if I could ask you, if you're new to the channel, if everyone could please subscribe to the channel right now. Also, guys, if you're enjoying the analysis, please smash the like button. Yeah, do that right now while I have a drink. Thank you very much. And also, guys, we've got free Discord channel. We've got a VIP Discord channel. We've got YouTube mentorship, YouTube membership. We also have a mentorship program where I coach you one-on-one, and we do live streams every day. If you would like information on any of those things, they are all in the video description, guys. All right, so check it out. Right, MRAT, let's take a look. Let's do a top-down approach. We'll make this the last one. Right. Okay. Yeah. So you have to go back to February 2009 before we see some resistance. But we are seeing it tear down now. Yeah. So tricky. Yeah, because there's another area here. All right, so at this level, it finally found some sellers, and I'm not surprised. That was a high from February 2009. Yeah, this is how much this has been trending. All right. So yeah, the problem is if we start shorting from here, there's clearly an area of support here. Yeah, clearly. So we don't have much room to move into. If we go back to the day, if we go down to the day chart, we're clearly seeing a breakdown in structure. Yeah, this is a change in direction for euro against the krona. Okay, krona, sorry, not the corona, thinking of beer again. So my inclination would be to short this because of that weekly high, but now is not the time. Yeah, we are hitting this area of support, and we've got this weekly area of support. Yeah, now's not the time. What would I like to see? I would like to see this. Yeah, there's another level through here. You can see it was once resistance, was then support. I would like to see a retrace back into this level. Yeah, get a bearish reaction, and then we can look to take it back down to this level. Yeah, because now, right now, again, I spoke about it earlier, guys, there's no room. Yeah, in here, you're going to see buyers. Yeah, you are. All right. So I want to see a retrace back to an area of value in here, and then we can start shorting the euro krona. Alternatively, if we don't get that retrace, yeah, and this carries on down and breaks all of this level, which I can't really see happening, then again, we could start shorting. But even at that point, I still need a retrace because there's no value here. Yeah, I still need a retrace into here somewhere before we start coming lower. But the trade for me with this one is that, yeah, retrace into here, short it. Okay, so guys, yeah, I hope that helps you. I used to wait for a deep work on oil to continue looking for longs. Simon Daniel, let me have a quick look at oil. Am I looking for a bigger pullback? Yeah, so I will so this is the hourly chart. So Simon, thank you for watching my daily analysis. This is why you asked this question. Yeah, I would let the chart dictate this to me. So basically, we've had a break of this level, which suggests it's going to come down a little bit. Will it come down to this level? I don't know. Will it come down to this level? I don't know. But what I will do is the next bullish H1 candle, or even H1 candle. Price comes down. I'm just looking for the next strong bullish H1 candle. Could look like that, could look like that. I just want to see something that tells me buyers are back in control. And then I think we have a potential trade on oil back up to there. So I don't, I let the market tell me what it wants to do. Yeah. Okay. So that will be it. It retraces to wherever it wants to retrace. Then we see a bullish reaction. Okay. And then bang, we get in the trade. All right, guys. So there you go, Simon. I hope that helps, guys. We're out of time. I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. If you have, if everyone could please smash that like button right now. Remember, we do the live stream every day, Monday to Thursday. Tomorrow I am off. I'm down the pub. I'm only joking. Well, I might go to the pub. I don't know. Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. Yeah, New York EST time. So come join us again on Monday for the live stream. But also, guys, I will still be doing my daily analysis vid tomorrow. So check that out as well. Don't forget all the cool things we do on the channel. Join the free Discord. Join the VIP Discord. Join YouTube membership. Come join our mentorship program. All the information is in the video description. All right, guys, have a good one. See you next time.